doctors snipped me when I gave birth. She did not like it. But that's only because my cousin had given birth the August before my daughter. And, Anonymous. I don't know how you even come up with that stuff. Like, my mind doesn't work that good that early in the morning. Kelly, you're great. You know, I worked in an emergency room for a little while, and the shit that men would come with shit shoved up their ass with, that they needed to have surgically removed, was never not shocking. Every time it was shocking. Every time. People shove some weird shit up inside them. There was a woman that came in with 5 tampons in her uterus, and she was septic from it. I know, I'm just not that on the ball this early. And I'm just not that on the ball when I'm not this awake. Yeah, she put one in, forgot, completely forgot, put in another one, completely forgot, and she did it like 5 or 6 times, and then she pulled out the one that she remembered clearly and changed that one repeatedly, but all the others were stuck inside her uterus. It was gross. She had to have emergency laparoscopic surgery to remove them. They had to literally cut her open and pull them out. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I saw a guy with a literal gerbil up their ass that was dead. It had been up there for like 3 days, dead. He couldn't get it out. He tried to pull it out, and because it died, he ripped the tail off or some shit. I don't know. Weird shit. Weird shit. Batteries. Cucumbers. A lot of food. Cucumbers, bananas. Somebody tried to get an eggplant up there and tore their asshole. A screwdriver, which caused a lot of internal damage. No, it was the same cycle. Yeah, don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs, kids. Cucumber, but a screwdriver, not so much, man. Like it wasn't even a flathead. It was a Phillips head. It had the point on it. Why would you shove that up your ass? Like, where did you think that was a good idea? Why did you think that was a good thing to do? And he's like, well, I thought it would hit my prostate, and they said that if you tickle the prostate, it would feel good. What? Like, what's wrong with you, dude? I don't get it either. Never heard the frozen hot dogs. I didn't see hot dogs. I did not see hot dogs. I did see a guy shove an egg up there and couldn't get the eggshell out. So there were eggs, carrots, bananas, cucumbers. What's the other one? The other one. The other long one. Squash? Squash, maybe? I don't know. I think it might have been squash. Morning, creator. But I mean, like, household items. Like, somebody went to, like, this woman shoved a fucking light bulb upside her hoo-ha, and she couldn't get it out and the glass broke, and she like cut her whole self up. Oh my God, that's what this woman did with a light bulb inside her hoo-ha. Like, why are you putting inanimate objects in your hoo-ha? Why are you putting inanimate objects up your butthole that's not made to go up your butthole? Like, go buy a toy. They sell them. They're really cheap on Amazon. You can get a good butt plug. You don't have to stick anything that's not meant to be up there. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. We saw a dog bone once and was like, that's weird. Yeah, listen, that's an octopus inside of you that you got to push out anyway. Like, how fucking bizarre. My last ex was obsessed with anal sex. Like, it was an obsession. Probably because I always said no. And my exact words to him was, if you let me F you in the ass first, then you can have at it. And he just wasn't going for that shit, so he was out real quick. He's like, nah, we're good, we're good. He used it to practice swallowing? Morning puffers. Well, if it went up her ass, it had to be dead when it came back out. Morning, sure. It dies. Once it's up there, it dies. Once you shove it up there, it dies. It suffocates. There's no oxygen. That's why the gerbil was dead. The gerbil, the hamster, they were dead. I don't know. I never practiced giving BJs on dildos. Sorry. You don't know what you're doing. You figure that shit out. Oh, out of her crotch. It would still suffocate. There's no oxygen there. Well, listen. There's a pressure point. Octopussy. There's a pressure point between your thumb and your pointer. All you have to do is press on it for like 10 seconds and it gets rid of your gag reflex. You could deep throat anything. Oh, well, I was going to say if you asked. Hold your thumb and your pointer, not your thumb. Hold your thumb and your pointer on your right hand, between your thumb and your pointer on your left hand, and you press down on that for like 10 seconds, and it gets rid of your gag reflex. You can shove anything down your throat. It works. I've done it. It works. That's what he said. Thanks for the tip. Well, that's what she said. Yeah, there's videos on YouTube and TikTok about it. You press that pressure point, it gets rid of your gag reflex. It takes it away. It lasts for about 20 minutes. A blowjob shouldn't last that long anyway. It should be over and done with in 15 minutes. Blowjobs don't take long. Guys usually don't hold back when they get blowjobs. They hold back when they have sex. Well, listen, there's always the next one, right? There's always the next one. But I'm weird when it comes to oral sex. I'm weird with it. To me, a blowjob is more personal than actual intercourse. So, I'm not blowing somebody that I don't believe I'm in love with. Ironically, that's not my feelings when it comes to me being with women. But... I think the longest blowjob I ever did was, oh my god, it was really long. I had to keep stopping because my jaw got tired. But then I had a big fight with him afterwards because it turns out he had taken like Viagra or some shit, and I'm like, nuh-uh, not happening. Morning, Hal. And Helen. Anything longer than 15 minutes gives you jaw fatigue. So, nobody wants jaw fatigue. That's not enjoyable for either party. I could screw anyone, but oral, I gotta have feelings for you. I gotta really have feelings for you. When we were teenagers, we used to tease all the boys by sucking on blow pops like they were dicks. But none of us ever gave a blowjob, so I don't even know how we knew what we were doing, but we did. Because all the boys hated us for doing it. We would tease them all the time. They would call us cock teasers. Yeah, I don't get tired after 3 minutes. Well, now I probably would. I haven't done it in a while. It's been a minute since I gave a blowjob. I won't blow my ex. I'll just screw him. Okay, well, if I'm not kissing you, I ain't screwing you. So, to me, kissing doesn't really matter. But there's not necessarily feelings behind it. It could just be lust. Live's ending in 23 seconds. Kissing can be intimate, but I don't find it intimate unless I'm with somebody with the feelings, you know what I mean? But I've had one night stands where I didn't kiss. Okay, I'll be right back.